Okay, number one, it came in a nice box, you know, a labeled box, Crescent logo with Kayak Cooler on the side. They trademarked the name Kayak Cooler. Believe it or not, that was not used by anybody. How crazy is that? Crescent tape all the way around. And just open it up. The box is sized perfectly for it. Number one, just as soon as I open up the top, I see a big, nice traction pad right on the top with a logo, Crescent logo. Kind of like, look like it's kind of laser etched in. Let's pull this thing out and see what it looks like. Looking over the actual cooler itself, this has a very premium feel to it. It's all rotomolded, just so y'all know, it's all rotomolded, and it's super sturdy on top. Actually, let me step on it. Well, there you go. Let's go ahead and dirty up that traction pad before I get a chance to go out. That didn't even flex at all. Get that out of there. That had no flex on it at all. And open it up. You get a big gasket around on the inside here. It looks to be maybe a 3/4 inch, like one of those deal gaskets. And this is what was very unique to this cooler, was the fact that you can strap it down here or run a strap along the top here. So I like the fact that you can strap that down there. And actually, look at this Swiss cheese top, everybody. See how this is what gives this its structure in the top? If you're wondering what that is, that's where you vent out in the mold. During the molding process, you have to vent out. That's called where the vent tube comes out, and that's just a cap that goes on there. Do not remove that. Leave that on there. I guess you could remove it if you wanted to. And it looks like these are just push pins that run down and hold the latches on. Latches look pretty good. Yeah, pretty good durable latches. And back here, I see another pin that runs into here, and that's what locks the back on there. Mine stays up like that. Got a ridge there. So check that out. I just noticed that. Live in the current. That's embossed in the bottom. Really cool that they did that. I do notice, okay, so it's like hollowed out inside of here. And then I've seen a video that they posted up on how they put ice in this thing, and it lasted almost 3 days of ice in there. This obviously is, and that's with them opening it and just at room temperature. Honestly, guys, you know, when I look at a kayak cooler, I don't really need one to last 8-9 days of ice. Usually just a trip out for the day is good enough for me. Let's go ahead. That can easily be done one-handed. On the bottom, American made with the Crescent logo, more kiss-offs, a vent tube outing there, rubber feet that are screwed in. So this does have a drain plug. Oh, look, you can open it halfway and drain it, or you can remove it all the way. Little rubber gasket on it. Pretty solid. Very well made right there. That feels really solid. So you're seeing just a random screw. That's for a back. So this can be used as a seat if you want. And there's a seat back that will go on that. So I will put it on the boat, remove this, and then have it as a kayak seat. That's really cool that they actually thought that out. I like that feature there. This is some really good looking rope, everybody. I like the colors on that rope, and it looks like all they've done is tied it off. Oh, look at that. It goes through this pin. So they put a pin in there, and then they tie just overhand knot. That's pretty simple, but effective. That seems to work. And then it just wraps around, and when you lift it, it's putting pressure here and not on that pin. Overall, very impressive. I've actually seen the prototype, but this is the first production one I've seen. I just got this one in, and I couldn't wait to show y'all this cooler. And they come in a wide variety of colors, so you can get this in any color to match your boat. The color I have here is the flash, so I got a flash cooler. Let me go ahead and mount it here on the K-Craft and show y'all exactly how it mounts, how it'll mount to these little tie downs right here, because this thing is going to go just like that. This is how I'm going to run it. So one thing is, I took the strap off from back here that was sent with the K-Craft, but I also have an additional strap that you'll need. So you need to get another one of these little cam buckles, but looking at the size, I think any 1-inch cam webbing will work. And you see how it just kind of like went right through the tie down strap there, and check this out. That's it. I love how that works. So it's tied down and it's not going anywhere. And you can actually access this. So let's see if we can access it from the seat. So here I am sitting down in the seat. Check this out. Look how I can reach back here, grab whatever, and then tie this down. And I've got this whole back right here to put things. One thing that I wish they did have, I wish there was some gear tracks somewhere on this. I don't see anywhere like a gear track, but I'm thinking you can install your own gear track if you don't mind drilling into it. I might install a couple little gear tracks somewhere along it, or some sort of flag mount or something like that. But honestly, I don't really want to mess with it. I don't want to drill into it because it looks so good. Look how awesome that looks on the boat. That just makes this kayak look so good. It looks so good with the K-Craft. This flash and flash color like that. It's like it's designed with the boat. I will be putting a motor on this too. So there's motor mount back here. The Newport, they have a bracket that goes on here that I'm going to put on here. So I'll have a motor mount on there. First impressions, I'm really impressed with this. Once again, Crescent puts out such a solid product. So yeah, there it is, everybody. That's all I got for the first impressions of the, the kayak cooler. See you all in the next video.